Did you know Juul Labs was once valued at over $38 billion, putting it nearly on par with SpaceX, one of the most ambitious companies in the world? That's right, a company selling vape pens was, for a brief moment, worth almost as much as a leader in space exploration. It's a wild comparison, but it shows just how massive Juul's impact was on the business world. The story begins at Stanford University, where two ambitious grads, James Monsees and Adam Bowen, teamed up for a class project. Their goal? To completely reinvent the way people smoke. They wanted to create a product that would disrupt the traditional tobacco industry, making smoking feel modern, sleek, and even high-tech. What started as a simple idea in a college classroom quickly snowballed into something much bigger. Juul's sleek, USB-like vape pens exploded in popularity almost overnight. College campuses buzzed with excitement as students passed around the futuristic devices at parties and in dorm rooms. The design was minimalist, the nicotine hit was powerful, and the branding was on point. Juul wasn't just a product, it became a cultural phenomenon, a status symbol, and for many, a lifestyle choice. Social media lit up with photos and videos of people showing off their Juuls, fueling the craze even further. But the trend didn't stop at college campuses. By 2018, nearly 1 in 5 high schoolers had tried vaping, and the vast majority chose Juul. The device's discreet design made it easy to hide, and the sweet, fruity flavors made it appealing to younger users. Suddenly, Juul was everywhere, from school bathrooms to social media feeds. As Juul's popularity skyrocketed, so did its sales. Investors couldn't get enough. Venture capital poured in, and the company's valuation soared. Even Altria, the tobacco giant behind Marlboro, saw the potential and bought a massive 35% stake for $12.8 billion. It was one of the biggest deals in the history of the tobacco industry, and it seemed like nothing could stop Juul's meteoric rise. For a brief, shining moment, Juul looked truly unstoppable. The company was hailed as a Silicon Valley success story, disrupting a centuries-old industry with innovation and style. Their devices were in stores nationwide, and the founders were celebrated as visionary entrepreneurs. But behind the scenes, trouble was brewing. The rapid growth came with growing pains, and not everyone was celebrating Juul's success. Critics began to speak out, arguing that Juul's marketing and sweet flavors were designed to attract teens. Viral campaigns and influencer partnerships only fueled the controversy as more and more young people picked up the habit. Soon lawsuits started piling up. Parents, schools, and even state governments accused Juul of fueling a youth vaping epidemic. The FDA stepped in, launching investigations and demanding answers about Juul's marketing practices and the health risks of vaping. The media frenzy was relentless. What was once Silicon Valley's golden child was now the target of national outrage. Headlines screamed about the dangers of vaping, and Juul's reputation took a massive hit almost overnight. In response, Juul scrambled to repair its image. The company pulled its most popular flavors from shelves, overhauled its advertising, and promised to do better. Press conferences were held, apologies were made, and new policies were announced. But the damage was already done. The backlash was too strong, and the trust Juul had built with consumers and investors began to crumble. Schools across the country started banning vapes. Parents demanded action, and government regulators cracked down with new rules and restrictions. The environment for Juul had completely changed. In just a few short years, Juul's value collapsed by over $30 billion. The company that once seemed destined for greatness was now fighting for survival. Layoffs swept through the company. Legal battles drained billions more from Juul's coffers. The dream of dominating the industry was slipping away. Now, Juul's future hangs in the balance. Once a symbol of innovation, it's become a cautionary tale. Will they recover, or fade into business history? Only time will tell. The lesson here is clear. Hype can fuel a rocket launch, but if you ignore the risks and responsibilities, you'll crash just as fast. No amount of innovation can protect a company from the consequences of reckless growth. Juul's journey is a powerful warning for every business chasing the next big thing. Rapid growth without responsibility can destroy even the most promising startups. In the end, it's not just about making headlines, it's about making smart, ethical choices that stand the test of time. If you want more real stories from the world of business, stories of innovation, risk, and the lessons learned along the way, don't forget to hit subscribe.